John Paul Batista.
Can't you see that?
Oh, this microphone's in the shot. Let me move her.
New places we never been.
I should have grabbed a hat, but it's okay.
Does anybody still wear a hat? Do you know that musical?
No, is that actually one?
It's from a musical.
Oh,
yes.
That sounds cute.
Here's to the ladies who lunch.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Does anybody still wear a hat?
I feel like we should tip up a little bit.
Can I get to show my shoes? My cool shoes.
You want your shoes in the shot?
No, it's okay.
I can. It's up to you. But then the top of your head's gonna be cut off. So you gotta sit back.
Lean back. Lean back. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Welcome back to Delulu Canoes.
We got the news and you got the views.
Oh, okay. I like that. Write that down.
Yeah, we got the news and you got the views. There has to be two more things.
You got shit. Oh no.
We got the news.
We got the news
and you got the views. Nice.
I'm gonna send it where it says you got shit.
You got shit.
Sorry to swear right out the gate, everybody. Welcome back.
It's kind of the day that it's kind of the day.
Yeah, I feel like you're in a good place though.
You know what?
Energetically.
It is beautiful outside.
It is. It's nice.
We are hitting 80s. Tomorrow's supposed to be the warmest day of the week.
Oh wow!
I think it's 80. I saw at the gas station. It's supposed to be 85 degrees.
Today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Wow!
In February.
Talk about summer already.
Heck.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I do too, but I also I love the rainy season weekend. You know.
Rainy seasons are fun.
Rains,
but the cool thing is that it's it's those 3 days and you're good with it.
With the rainy season,
What if we were in Seattle though?
Oh, I wouldn't live there. We wouldn't. The what if? Would never.
Would never.
Would never.
Well, our London. My friend just said he got back from London. There was a lot of rain and foggy weather.
Isn't that London though?
That is London.
No place like London.
I was gonna sing the other one. A foggy day in London town.
What's that one?
We need to just do a song.
I don't know any of these
foggy
musicals.
Day in London town.
That's the name of the musical?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's not the musical. Sorry, it's a song.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, when did musicals start?
Musicals just started being sentences.
It's just whole sentence.
But my friend actually went to go see The Devil Wears Prada. It's a musical. It's a musical written by the lyric and music. I don't know about lyrics. Anyways, Elton John is behind it.
I bet it's good.
It's good. My friend loved it, and it was just full on like a fashion show. A lot of fashion.
Oh, okay. I love that.
So, yeah.
Look
there was that. There's a lot of people chiming in. What's up, everybody?
People
hey there.
Here. JP is here.
Hey there. Hi. Happy Tuesday.
Oh.
Doing
all the
when
promo.
I think of Tuesday, written out that super big Tuesday, it reminds me of Fat Tuesday in Vegas. That Mardi Gras.
Yes.
But also that drink place in Vegas.
There's a drink place called Fat Tuesday?
There's a drink place. It's a margarita. It's a frozen drink store. You can get any kind of drink frozen.
So I know it from Universal because they had a place called Fat Tuesday at Universal when I used to work there.
Oh, cool.
But I didn't know that was actually a place, an actual store. I kind of thought they just were well, just name it Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
So it has to do with, yeah. So when is Skinny Wednesday? Also, I found out, we'll do some small talk right out the gate, everybody. Hello. I'm going to read chat in just 1 second. I was at Disneyland yesterday and it was really fun, especially not even a week apart from doing Disney World. It was kind of a lot. And I'm very confused on where I am, timeline of my life right now. Cause I'm wait, am I in Orlando still? But I had Carlotta ordered this big shake that had red food dye in it. She was like, oh, I wanted to get it for the table for everyone to share, but I know you're allergic to food coloring. I was like, thank you for being mindful, but I'm sure I'll be okay. Cut to 45 minutes later, we were in the line for Haunted Mansion. I had hives on my neck, and I've never had that before.
The girl cannot catch a break.
Well, okay. I thought maybe like I'm making it all up in my head. Like part of me was like, a lot of the people around me say that like you can outgrow allergies. And I was tested when I was a kid. So I was like, whatever, I'm sure I'll be fine. But I was eating like colored fondant off the like Rice Krispie treat that was in it. I was drinking the milkshake with all the red in it. And then, Haunted Mansion line. My neck was itchy. I was so itchy all day yesterday.
So what did you have to do?
Well, I just waited it out.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. I've never been like prescribed an EpiPen because I don't know that it's the kind of allergy that would like, I don't know. I've never let it go that far. Yesterday was the most food coloring I've ever eaten. And if I was going to go, at least it would be on Disney.
You should have gone to Disney's hospital. Disney is a little
The first aid?
The first aid. And get a Benadryl.
But I couldn't because I had my allergy test today. Oh, do I want to go into that already? I feel like you should talk some positivity. I am like really, really, really cranky because of my appointment. And those of you that were on TikTok probably already know. But I think you should tell them something positive before I dive in.
You guys, my gym is moving by super fast. It's so much work. And I find myself like loving it because I'm waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Whoa.
Doing non-stop work for personal training and then finishing by 6 p.m. and from 6 to midnight, I'm working at the gym, building my own gym. So we're doing today, we got gifted. Your donations have been super helpful. Thank you. Our gift from a really good friend of mine was her husband owns a construction company. And they are spackling.
Yeah.
I think is the word I'm going to use. I was going to say speckling, but it's not speckling. They're basically, they're giving my entire building, my building, like my part of the building, a complete facelift. And I cannot be more thankful to Sandra and Jeff for that awesome, awesome donation.
That's so
and it is really just like, I mean, all the bougie stuff that I wanted, these smooth walls.
Yeah.
And I had like 1950, 1960 kind of like patterns on the wall that weren't going to go away.
Yeah,
and wood that has been there since the 40s or 50s. And it was just old and rotting. They knocked that down and they started like shaving stuff off. And
wow.
It's like ready to paint.
They went fast.
They went fast. He brought a team of 6. He brought a team of 6 on Friday. I was like, thank you for your one day. One day is all I need. Thank you. And then he's like, don't worry. We're going to be back on Tuesday. It needs a lot of work. And I was like, okay.
And wait, like, that's so nice of them.
Really, really cool.
That is so nice. So they just like,
they gave me a huge facelift.
Oh, that's so nice. For the gym.
For the gym.
Not for you, but for the gym.
Yes. And thank you guys again for the donations. If you can help out, nohogym.com, please. Any donations greatly appreciated. She needs work.
Yeah,
she needs some work, but she's gonna be so pretty.
Yeah, it's gonna be worth it. Like all the time and effort and energy you put into it. I feel like this is only gonna like grow and get bigger and bigger. And it's gonna
I'm so excited for it. I have so many people. I've had 3 people like slow down and just like, hey, hi, how are you? Are you in charge of this building? What is it going to be?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you tell them you're in charge of the building?
Yeah, I'm in charge of it. And it's my building. It's my business. And we're doing a gym. So it's really, really cool.
Good. I'm so glad because like people walking by might end up becoming clients or maybe they're personal trainers.
It's going to be so amazing. I'm already going to open up my own second business. Why not?
Really? I'm like, okay.
Second location. Let's just do it. Dream big.
I'm looking at chat here.
What's up with the chat?
People are saying keep an eye on the watch hours for Delulu because we might be close to the monetization.
What?
That's exciting. Oh, I needed that today so badly.
That's some good news.
Wow. Okay, cool. People are asking us questions. We don't really have a lot of... We don't really answer the questions in chat unless they pertain to the topic we're talking about. It's not like a Q&A. So if this is your first time watching... we don't really do Q&A. It's more of like we have prepped topics and then you guys can ask us questions on those.
Yes.
But thank you for joining. We're happy you're here.
Yeah. There will be sections later when we do Q&As and stuff. So
we will. But so I'm gonna bring it down for like a second and then we're gonna talk about other things. So many of you know that I was supposed to have my like allergy appointment today. I've been talking about it to like everyone all week. I was like telling my dad, I was telling my mom, I was like doing everything I need to do to prep for this, because when you get an allergy test, one, they quiz you on like why you're getting it. Like they don't just go like, oh, okay, come on in. Like, yeah, we'd be happy to do it. Like they're not just like happy to take your money. They're like ream you about it. They're like, why do you want this? Like, why are you getting an allergy test? I'm like, oh, well, my dermatologist referred me. And they're like, interesting. So what's wrong? And like, they're so rude about it. And I'm like, well, I have insurance.
Well, not where did you
well, I
go?
don't want to out. Yeah.
But
But I was referred to this place. Like the dermatologist I went to was like, go to them. They're really great. And like glowing reviews. But I don't know. It was very weird.
Could it have been her tone? Or could it have been like, hey, so why are you getting, what's the reason to come in and get this done?
Yeah, I guess. Like it was not a good way to ask a new patient like why they want this, because it made me feel like, well, I guess they don't want to waste their time and energy on people that maybe are like hypochondriacs, where they're just like, oh my God, I might be allergic to everything. But I haven't gotten an allergy test in years. So I would deem myself due. Like I feel like you should go get them. So it was weird when they had a tone with me from the beginning of like, why do you want this? Like, why are you coming here? Who referred you? What?
Exactly.
And I get that they're just trying to get information, but also it was just very like defensive. And I'm like, aren't you happy for my money? Whatever. I don't know. Yeah. So I go in.
You're right. I mean, it should be, if anything, it should be a little bit more like, hey, what symptoms are you experiencing that is making you want to get this done?
Yeah.
What's happening that is causing you to like really say, hey, I don't know what's going on, but I need to get an allergy shot or a fix.
And I explained the issue to her, like my whole mouth area, I explained the hairline thing. And she's like, and you think it's an allergy? I'm like, I don't think it's an allergy. The dermatologist told me they think it's an allergy. And then she finally was like, okay, who referred you again? So like, I'm already going through it before I got there. And then you have to wait like a week because of their availability, my availability. So I've been like counting down the days. I've been like, they make you sign this like 6-page thing that's like, you won't smoke or drink alcohol before you go in. You won't have freaking herbal ass tea, and you won't have these things. You won't take an allergy pill. And sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but they make you like, well, they don't make you, they tell you in order to get the best results, these are the things you have to do, which is normal. And I, being a responsible adult, followed it. I went to Disneyland and all my friends were drinking around me. I didn't have a single drink. I was itchy in line. I was having an allergic reaction and I didn't take an allergy pill because I knew I was going in. I was going in to get tested. I even, get this, hear me out, I called it from the theme park, right? I got on my phone because I was like, I want to make sure we can do Delulu canoes. I want to be here for all of you. So I called them at the theme park and was like, hey, homie, like I'm coming in tomorrow. My name, here it is. I'm coming in. This is the time I'm coming in. What can I expect from this appointment? They're like, great. We're going to bring you to the back room. We're going to ask you a couple questions. We're going to like have you put on this thing. We're going to prick your back. And then you're going to sit there for like 40 minutes and we're going to see what reacts. And it'll be very efficient. You won't be here more than 2 hours. Great. Sounds awesome. I'll see you tomorrow. So I show up, pay for parking, or I like get in the parking lot, go inside, find the room. And it was very efficient. Like the front desk person like took care of me. She'd asked me about my allergy test the time before. She was very wonderful in person, like very lovely. Go back there, sit down. And I'm like telling this woman, because there's always like a person that comes in that helps the doctor, that like gets the lore of what's wrong with you. So I'm talking to her for like 15 minutes, like showing her pictures, telling her the lore. She's asking me questions. And we finally get to the end of it. She grabs a doctor. They come in, and he like looks at my hairline. He like asks me questions. I retell him the lore, show him the PowerPoint that I made, and I explain to him that like I'm on camera a lot. Like I'm a full-time actor. I'm like, I do makeup reviews on my channel. So I'm always like introducing new products. And so it's hard for me to isolate what one thing it could be. But like I've broken down my makeup into different sections, giving him the lore, and he like waits till I'm done and then goes, okay, I think you're having 2 separate problems, kind of like gives me some advice. And then he goes, but we can't have you be tested today. And I literally sat there and you could hear a pin drop. And I was like, what? Why? And he's like, oh, well, it's a thing with insurances. You can't test on the same day. And I literally asked him again. I was like, I'm sorry, why? What do you mean? Like, I have insurance. I've given you the things. You've had a whole week to tell me. I've called your receptionist. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's this new thing that insurances are doing where they, for the past 2 years, he said it's a new thing they've been doing. But for the past 2 years, they won't let you get any testing done on the first day you go in with a new practice. And I was like, why? Why would they do that? Like, that's what? How does that make any sense? He goes, oh, well, it's because the insurance is like hope that you won't make another appointment and come back. And I'm like, I kind of get why that one healthcare guy is no longer with us now, because not that I condone it. I don't condone violence, but I kind of get it now because it's insane. Like, I get it.
Healthcare system is effed up.
We all know the healthcare system is crap. Okay. Like here in the US, it's not a surprise. I wasn't surprised about that. I then told him, I was like, so why didn't your receptionist say anything about this? Why did nobody bother to tell me that? Like, it's literally a glorified meet and greet. You have to come in and tell us what is going on with you before we can test you for anything. Why did they make me sign a document saying that I would follow all the rules?
Or can I pay out of pocket for the test?
I mean, they did tell me I could do that, but when they quoted me on what it would cost, I was like, I mean, I'm doing well financially, but I'm not about to pay for that. Like, absolutely not. Like, it just, no, I don't want to share.
It's just fun.
I could have justified it because you can fight it with your insurance later, but I don't think you can with that law. Because when I even tried to tell him, I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could just do it now and then fight them on it. And he's like, no, but like, this is like a thing that they have in place. So there's not really a way you can fight them on it. So I just kind of lost, like, I was very calm in there. And then I just like kind of walked to my car and was just like processing all the information, go to pay for parking, and they don't accept card and I didn't have cash. So then I had to just like back up out of like the toll thing to go put my car somewhere to go to the pharmacist and get like cash from the machine. And I'm just like writhing. I'm so mad. And I like go to the girl in the window and she's like, I'm so sorry. Like she could tell that I just lost it. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. She was like, I'm so sorry. And I told her, I was like, it's not your fault. You're doing your job, but I'm very frustrated. So please just take my money so I can go home. So she did her job and I got out of there and it was fine. But it was just, it's just so frustrating. Like they had a whole week.
Yeah.
They had a whole week to tell me that. Like why? Like what would be the reason they would not tell someone this
especially
information?
If you called the day before and you said, hey, so how long should I expect to be there? Or we confirm for my appointment. Is it going to be 15 minutes or 2 hours? And they say, oh, well, the first day we're not going to get anything done. It's more just meet and greet. And that's where they should have told you.
Right.
So
I don't know.
We'll say Karen, who works at the front desk, needs to get her act together.
Or like the doctor, if it's been going on for 2 years and like maybe there's some law that like the doctors like can't fraternize with the front desk people, or maybe there's something where it's like there's information that like can't be shared. But like why would you not share it with the patient who like, or tell them in advance somehow, some way when they're in pain? Like I could have been on an allergy pill till now. I could have at least, like I was told not to use the creams that they gave me. So I was outside in the sun getting baked at Disneyland, itchy AF
and when
all
she
day.
Says baked, she does not mean.
No, I don't mean that.
The other kind.
Yes. So that's my annoying. The meet and greet could have been done over the phone. Actually, it could not have, because I angrily was writhing at the chair being like, couldn't you have called me over the phone? They won't do that.
I was with them. I was like, do the meet and greet on the phone.
They have to see you in person in order to see the symptoms. And like, even right now, I barely have any, but he still was like, I don't blame the doctor at all. And like, I don't even want to blame the receptionist, but like, there's got to be some form of communication. And I don't understand why we don't have that. So anyways, that was my lore of the day. So I came home and showered, and that's why we were late, because I just needed to like restart the day, because I was just losing my cool a little bit. I just needed to like pretend as if it's a new day. Everything's fine. I can take an allergy pill. I'm healthy. It's gone away. Like I'm really trying to like grasp at straws at the gratitude here. But it has just been like I don't even care about me personally. Like it is what it is. It's frustrating for me, and obviously I'm expressing that. But like it makes me wonder what other people that are like suffering. Like I can't even like I get it now. I get why they're frustrated. I get why they're emotionally like upside down and in hysterics because like imagine if this was like life threatening.
Yeah.
You know, like it just makes me feel more for people who are going through more severe issues when like this sort of back and forth confusing stuff happens. So more power to those people that are suffering right now. Like you don't deserve it, and I hope one day our system will get better, but for today
it didn't.
No,
but for today it
didn't. So
no.
Okay, that's the end of my
Let's all take a breath together where we all can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just allow that vent to be what it was. A vent of pure frustration.
Yeah.
A++.
Thank you.
The storytelling, the literature.
Thank you.
Yes. It was just
the
literature. The excitement, the tone. It was great.
Yeah. It's been good. I love it.
Good. Yeah, you're good.
You look like scared of me. You're like
I didn't know where we're going. Heck, the healthcare insurance. I don't know. I just didn't know where we're going. Yeah. I was like, let's do it. So, SAG Awards.
Yeah, everyone's like, so moving on. I think you were streaming today.
SAG Awards. You guys, they were good. All right, go on.
I just wanted to read the chat really fast in case anybody had any questions before we move on to our main topics of the day. Excuse me, felt like interrogated by cops. See, Bloop said she got interrogated too.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Like, I get it. They don't want to waste their time. I understand. But could you at least have a polite tone over the phone, please?
Can you get a polite tone, please?
My old allergist told me it's okay to take allergy meds. Are you kidding? Yeah, no, absolutely not. Can relate, was rescheduled for a shot, showed up, and they said, no, we are here to discuss the shot. Are you kidding? What more do we need to talk about?
It's going to hurt.
Yeah, hi, this is a shot. It's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. Okay.
Bish, he says. Healthcare system is a joke. Several surgeries. Insurance said he had to do PT first when the doctor said he needed surgery. Oh, what? Frick-a-frack medical companies. And then somebody on TikTok, because I posted a whole thing about it, and they were like, oh, well, why don't you just pay for it out of pocket? And I was like, I'm not looking for advice. I just want it different, but it's okay. So anyways, I'm caught up on chat. Yes. Thank you all for
I like that last one. You should read that last one.
Interrogated.
No, the one right before it. Sorry.
Oh, hi there. How do you always look so radiant? Oh, thanks. Because I showered. That's
she
why.
Did. She did.
I
it's
really
these lights.
Shower.
These freaking lights are awesome.
Did you end up with the adorable lines? How did you end up with the lines as a Disney adult? What do you mean?
Oh,
I don't understand.
They want to know how you did with the lines busy.
Oh, yeah, they were, but we just did the lightning lane stuff.
Oh, bougie.
It's expensive, but like it.
Right.
You know, it made it worth it because then you can walk around and like look at other things instead of like waiting in the queue line.
Do you have dots all over your back? Oh no, you didn't do it.
No, I don't. I don't have any.
Are you excited? Were you excited to get dots all over your back?
No, I mean I wasn't excited at all for the process. I truly just wanted to get it over with. Mm-hmm. But I am very curious to see like what all I am allergic to.
What if it's everything?
That's okay.
Crazy.
I mean, I'd rather know.
True.
You know, because then I can just be aware. I'm scared they're going to do this test and nothing will come back. That's my fear is that like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through it and they're going to be like, so we found nothing.
Yeah, that's even worse when you have like a mass growing on your arm and they look inside and they don't know what it is.
Yeah. See, I think blood work will probably be the next. If they find nothing, I think they'll be like, so we're going to try some blood work. Because then it could be like internal.
Oh my God.
Which is even scarier.
Yes.
So pray for results.
Pray for results. Let's talk about the SAG Awards.
Yes, let's talk about them. So the SAG Awards are really cool.
The dresses were gorgeous.
The what?
The dresses, the gowns.
Oh, yeah. If you all don't know, if you're part of the SAG union, you get to like vote on who wins them. And to a lot of actors, it's even more prestigious than like the Oscars or other award ceremonies because it's voted by your fellow peers as opposed to like the Academy, which, might not have ever acted before and might not really have an idea of what it's like to be an actor. So I thought that's really cool that they do this big award ceremony. Apparently the statues are like really weighted, really cool. I'm not part of the union, so I didn't get to vote. Are you part of the union?
I am not. I am SAG eligible.
Oh, hey. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might be.
I just stay on the edge.
Okay, yeah, we like that.
We do.
We like a little edge because then you can do non-union work and union.
And everything is turning into like new media, or what's that one that they're doing on TikTok?
I thought it was called new media, or the vertical shorts.
Vertical shorts too. It's just and if you're SAG, then you're in trouble. You can't do them.
You can't. Yeah.
So.
But SAG has a lot of other benefits. You get paid better.
That's true.
You get better treatment on set, in my opinion, because there was actually like someone you can report the bad behaviors to. But I didn't actually watch the awards, unfortunately, because I was at Disneyland. But I did see a couple people that did some amazing speeches. Did you want to share about any of that?
Yes.
Your interest?
Where do you go? Jane Fonda. Like, she's always political, but in the best way. And she's so respectful. And her standing up there reminded me of the time that she got arrested, where she was standing up for female rights. And
she got arrested.
She got arrested.
I didn't know
Who
that.
did she get arrested with? It was another female icon. Let's see, Jane Fonda.
Why do I feel like it's like Queen Latifah that got arrested with her?
Arrested. She got arrested multiple times.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Arrested during climate change protests. Yep. Beautiful photo. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Wow, yes. Look at her. Hands zip-tied and all.
She's like, take me away. Let's go.
That's funny.
So Jane Fonda. She's gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. That's going to be me when I get 85.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a fitness instructor too.
No way. I didn't know that.
Her whole background was a fitness person.
Wow. Like trainer or just
trainer. She became a fitness model, and then she just started coming out with her own weights, her own routines, and then she was like the Richard Simmons but legit.
Wow.
Yeah. That was actually everyone loved her. And then she started doing more movies, and so she's gonna be me. I'm her.
You claim it, claim that energy.
But she did one thing that stood up is stood out was she said the word woke just means that you give a damn.
Yes, I saw that. Yes.
And I was like, that is so true. People are so against the word woke, but it just means you just care. You give a damn.
And I don't feel like we give enough damns about each other.
No.
We really don't. And I think people should give more damns.
It is. It's because it's weird. It's also turning into where you don't want to deal with stuff. So you're just like, you know what?
I'm unbothered.
Yeah, you do whatever you need to. You're not going to bother me. I'll just live my life being in my own little corner. But it's tricky. It's weird because how do you socialize with people? How do you make the best out of your life?
Yeah, that is a pretty interesting topic because we had talked about it at the gym the other day too, is that I feel like I go through phases where I really am involved in my friends' lives and I'm at their events and at their projects and supporting my friends. And then I feel like a lot of times they do a lot for me. They come to my events, they support me. Like one that comes to my mind was the 15-minute musical.
Yeah.
When on my birthday, I had half the audience was literally there for me. And it was such a cool, refreshing feeling because people say that people in LA are so full of themselves and so stuck up. And it's I don't feel that way at all about all the people I've connected with. But recently obviously with my skin thing, I haven't really wanted to go outside and do a lot just because I'm oh my gosh, don't look. But I feel recently I haven't exactly been as woke as I'd like to be. I want to get back into going to my friends' events and supporting my friends at things. And I don't know. I think I just went through a bit of a phase when I got my house that I just had to put all the time into my house for the year and getting it set up, which is totally normal. You go through life ebbs and flows with things. But right now I'm feeling that the flow of like, okay, I need to put time back into my friends.
Yeah, I mean that
Long
after
story.
all, they're your family away from your family, you know?
Yeah.
And I always get crap about my friends being more special to me than my family, but realistically, you're born into your family and you get to choose your friends.
Mhm.
So you're going to choose people who make you happy, lift you up, are there for you emotionally, and just
Mhm.
a good support group. And you don't really get that all the time with friends. I mean,
Right.
with family.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, I mean, a funny situation, not to call out my family, but
I feel like you do every week.
I do every week. I call them out. They need to know. You guys need to learn that family sometimes is who you create, not where you're born.
Yeah, I agree though, because what happens in life, you know, for the most people, it's like you move out, you meet someone, you fall in love, you make your own family.
I did something kind of like evil, and I think you should hear about it.
Okay.
So, I always love like telling you something so that way you could come back at me and be like, yeah, I was wrong.
Oh no, okay.
So
what did you do?
For my GoFundMe for my gym, I decided to help tell my family about it. I'm like, hey, we're putting up the gym. It's my new business. If you guys can help out your family, like anything you want to donate is great. And it was just like, here's a GoFundMe. Yeah. And I was expecting like, give me $5. You're from Texas, whatever. It's gonna be $10. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, cool. But this came after the time where I was just there for the funeral. And everyone's like, we need to do more stuff together. Oh my God, people are dying and we just like need to be with each other more. And it still has on my GoFundMe for the family. Like we've raised a lot of money for the gym.
Just for your family.
For my family, we're at $0. $0.
Interesting.
Raised.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I said this. This is where you're gonna correct me.
Oh no.
I said, it's strange how when someone dies, has a sickness, or we're planning a funeral, everyone's there for support. But yet when that person's alive, we treat them how?
Yeah. You posted this where?
To my brothers.
Wait, you like texted that to them? Okay.
But I mean, come on. How many? Correct me though. Correct me. I need you to step in and correct me wrong. It's just.
I don't know that was really wrong though.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, am I? You make all this music. I'm not going to buy your album. But then once you die, I'm like, oh my God.
I care.
I care. I bought her album just to support her funeral.
Also, have you pre-saved my song yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I was like,
sorry.
I know your songs. They're pre-saved. Okay. Have you guys pre-saved yet?
I just was really hoping for you to be like, no, but anyways, I really thought you were gonna make that point really clear.
I'm a little ahead of the game because of my position.
You're great. No, see here, okay, because when I go to therapy in my mind, you know, when I think about like all the times I've talked to my therapist, and like what we talk about with me especially is that like if something happens to you that like bothers you, it's good to like take time to like think on it. And it sounds like you did. You took the time to think on it, and then you messaged them being like, this is how I feel about this. I do think from my perspective, I feel like if your family didn't have money to give to your gym, they could have just sent a message back saying like, hey, I saw your GoFundMe. Unfortunately, funds are like really tight right now, but just know I support you. You know, like I think even that in a weird way is more valuable than dollars.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, because they are verbalizing their support. And I think that's the only thing I would have added to your message. Maybe at the very end, just being like, this isn't even about money. It's about like
showing your support.
Even if it's just verbally and that's all you can give. Yeah. I would love to just have that from you. I think that's the only thing I would have added.
I'll add in a PS later.
Just like PS, you didn't even say congrats.
You little bee.
Okay, maybe not that.
Batista, you little bees.
Okay.
You little bees, Loopholes. My last name.
Loopholes.
What are chat saying?
Chat says you're a jerk. Just kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Agreed.
People are talking about Jane Fonda. She got herself arrested development in the photo. Wait, what?
I don't know. 2 years isn't a new thing.
Camus went back to the beginning and is watching from the top because he was like, I don't understand. Did you get your test or not? So he went back.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be my. You didn't ask for my opinion or my. Well, you did actually.
Mhm.
You did ask for my advice and opinion. So
I wanted you to
that's
correct
not
me.
it.
Put me down.
No, I think it's okay to express your feelings.
Okay, good.
As long as you're not still in them, like obviously right now I didn't like call up the doctor and be like, what the blah, 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 you know, like rant to him like I did to you guys.
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to have those conversations in a cool head. Or a cool mindset.
Yeah.
Both. But you get it.
But also realize what you're going to get out of it.
Right.
Me complaining to my family to get $5. Is it worth it? No.
No, but I do think telling them that you feel a little bit discouraged, even if you don't, just saying like, I feel a little bit
let down.
Yeah, let down that these are the reasons we all get together and want to support each other. But as soon as that's not happening, we create the walls and build the barriers. And I'm not asking you to give me $1 million. I'm just asking for you to even give me some verbal support. Like I went on your Instagram and I commented like, I'm so proud of you, you know, and you took a video of the gym before anything had happened. It looked like torn down and falling apart. And I still took the time to like write a nice, like, I'm proud of you. Did that cost me anything? No.
It's so great.
Did you even, I don't even think you saw it.
I did see it.
Okay. I was like, did you even see it?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay.
Everything you say, every comment you give me.
Stop. Oh my God.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
Lavender marriage. We need a lavender marriage song.
All right, we're working it.
Lavender marriage.
Oh, what's next?
Well, I wanted to talk about Timothée Chalamet at the SAG Awards.
Let's talk about him.
So I actually was talking to Adam about this because we were in line for one of the Star Wars rides. I think it was Rise of the Resistance. And while we were waiting in line, he was just kind of like, what are you reading? And I was like, oh, fancy you should ask me. I'm reading Timothée Chalamet's award accepting speech. And he was like, oh, what is it any good? And I was like, well, I feel kind of like in between. Like I agree with what he's saying, but I also kind of felt like it was a little arrogant, entitled. But I want to pull it up because I would love to hear your opinion on it.
Okay.
Timothée Chalamet. I gotta find it though.
You have to spell it right. I could never spell his last name.
Speech.
They would have a water gun to my head, and I would get soaked.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chalamet. Okay, so it's like obviously not popping up because why would it?
Why?
Why would it? Did anybody else give any good speeches? Timothée Chalamet SAG accepted speech. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to pull up the quote.
Pull it up. No, it looked like it was a great night. Though there was a lot of people who went home with all the great words. Did you see any of that?
No, I only saw Timothée Chalamet's speech. Isn't that awful? What a crime.
Well, Conclave won for the best motion picture.
What did?
Conclave?
What's that?
It's the one of like the priest. How to get into priesthood. Speaking of the priest, hey, the Pope is gonna die.
Says who?
He's like in critical condition. So that's some news from Italy for you guys.
There you go. We love a little Italian news.
A little Italian drama.
Okay, so I found some of it, but of course this article has it all split up, so it's going to take me a second here to piece it all together.
That's okay. I'll keep talking about it. So female actor in the leading role went to Demi Moore, and we talked about the substance last time.
We did.
Like she's gonna win. She's gonna win over Wicked. I'm calling it now, you guys.
No.
She's gonna win over Wicked. And it's because musicals will never get the appreciation that they need.
You think so?
Yeah. It's not going to happen. And plus, she is a veteran in this industry, and it's going to be like a payback to her. Plus, she was naked on film.
On film, yeah.
So I'm calling it now. She's going to win the Oscars. She's already won a bunch of the Golden Globes. She won.
Yeah.
And she won the SAG Awards. So I say it's going to happen.
My theory is I think you're onto something that she had won. She's gotten out 2 wins over Cynthia. But my theory is that Wicked 2 is when they're gonna start sweeping.
Which is sad.
Why?
Because.
What do you mean? Why is it sad?
Because you can't like come in from the back and have a sweeping movement. Like, let's talk about
who?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Star Wars, the first one was awesome. And then the ones after that were just as good. Or Harry Potter, the first one was amazing. And then the ones after that were just better and better. They were still good. But it's not like...
better to grow instead of to...
I think it's better to hit it strong and continue to be like, everyone's so excited they can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Then it was okay.
And
the next one's better. Oh my God, this one's really good.
But you don't think Wicked was strong?
I do think it was great.
Huh.
I just don't think it's going to get the recognition.
Okay.
Or there's... it's just hard to compare it. You can't put a actress in the same category as a dramatic role in a musical and a comedy. Like, there's so many different variations really...
That's why I think they're not winning, is because they automatically are getting 2 chances at all these award ceremonies. Which, when does that ever happen?
But are they good actors? Or are they just good musical theater singers? Like, that's where I feel like the industry could be like, that's not real acting, that's musical theater stage.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I watched it and I thought the acting was good.
I did too.
I do think, though, the second one, they're going to be even better. Because the first half of Wicked, the issues barely arise in the end of Act 1. So I think in Act 2, when they start looking into... Like, I don't want to spoil any of it, because if some people haven't seen the musical...
Oh, they need to watch it. Spoil it. They should know it by now.
It's not anymore where we're at. It's moved to the next city.
Oh.
Well, if you do catch it, I mean...
It's 20 years old.
I know, but like, I don't want to spoil.
More than that. It's 25 years old. Too late. If you haven't known... She dies, okay?
Oh my God! Whoa! Okay.
She dies at the end. There we go.
Don't solidify who dies. Just that. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, so
and Dorothy.
My theory, my overall argument is I agree with you about Demi Moore, but I think a lot of people, like especially for SAG Awards, like all the SAG actors get a chance to vote, so it could have gone either way. But I think people, and the Academy included, aren't putting their votes into Wicked because they know they're coming back for the award ceremonies next year. And to me, it's a little unfair when you already know, like, there's no way they're not going to be nominated for something next year. Like, what are the chances that they do Wicked 2 and they get nothing?
I think they'll get nominated. Or they might not, because it was more of a shock this year to have Cynthia and to have Ariana Grande. Next year, it may be old news. But I do feel like the real actors who love dramas, who love comedies, they're not huge on musicals.
Right. You're not wrong.
And musicals don't make a lot of money, usually. And they only do 1 musical per year. So it's like, that's it. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I don't know. I think Amelia Perez is also getting some slack it's
getting a lot of
tea
praise, which is weird then, because that's a perfect way to... That's a perfect argument to your speech, is that, like, then why is Amelia Perez getting a lot of attention?
Because they're not labeled it as a musical.
Which is dumb. No, it should be.
No, because the same thing happened with Legally Blonde. No.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls, the movie, took out the word the musical.
Right.
And my friend my client worked on the whole like production for it. And they said because they put the musical, and already people were talking bad about it, how like, oh, it shouldn't be a musical, it's horrible, blah, blah, blah. But so they decided to just take out the musical, so that way people would think it was a remake.
Okay.
And they loved Mean Girls before, that they thought it'd be the same thing.
Gotcha.
So, but then there was a lot more singing, and then people caught on, and they're like, oh, you lied.
Yeah, which is maybe not the best way to go about that, because it doesn't say Wicked the musical. It just says Wicked.
No, but you know.
I mean, no, you don't.
Wicked is strong, no.
Because people that haven't seen musical theater are going to remember it from the book. And
no.
the book wasn't a musical.
No.
But you can't use the argument for Mean Girls and then not use it for Wicked.
Because Mean Girls started as a movie first, and then it turned into a musical.
Wicked started as a book first.
But no one read the book.
Well, I know a lot of people that read the book.
No one read. The only reason they read the book is because they liked the musical and they wanted to show their admiration.
That might be true, but
oh my God, the Hamilton book. Someone gave me the Hamilton book, or what Hamilton was based on.
Oh no.
And I grabbed it. It was like this big, and I'm holding it. I'm like, I am not going to read this. I hate U.S. history to begin with.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way. So
Alexander
Hamilton. I'm like, this is going to be good decoration.
Good coffee.
Yeah. No. No.
But to get us back to the SAG Awards,
I
found Timothy's speech. Don't be sorry. This was a great conversation. So Timothy won Best Actor for his performance.
That's Bob Dylan.
Yes. And he is the youngest recipient of this award.
He's young.
He's 29, which is weird because he looks like he's 15. Wild. But he said at the end of his speech, so he thanked everybody in the beginning, but then at the very end, the part that had people split 50-50 on their opinions was he said, but the truth is, I'm really in pursuit of greatness. I know people don't usually talk like that, but I want to be one of the greats. I'm inspired by the greats. I'm inspired by the greats here tonight. I am as inspired by Daniel Day-Lewis, Marlon Brando, and Viola Davis. Viola? I don't think I'm saying that right.
Viola Davis, yeah.
As I am by Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps, and I want to be up there. So I'm deeply grateful. This doesn't signify that, but it's a little more fuel. It's a little more ammo to keep going. Thank you so much.
Way to go.
So
he's such a introvert. Like he's,
think so?
I like him because
he's dating the Kardashians. Introvert, interesting.
It's just very he's humble. That's the word.
I'm like
not introvert. He's a humble guy.
Yeah,
he just seems very chill. Like, yeah, you know what? This is a great award, but it doesn't mean I'm done. Like, I'm still trying to learn from everyone.
So the argument is when he said that, like, this isn't signifying wanting to be one of the greats or him being one of the greats. And people are kind of in, like I said, split in both sides where it's like some people are like, I like that he said that because a lot of actors like hit their stride and then just think that their shit don't stink kind of thing. And they think that they're like the best actor and their arrogance kind of becomes them a bit. And they're all for it. They're like, you know what? I think it's great. Like he's manifesting. He's like telling everybody like what he wants to do and that this is like a step on the journey.
Yeah.
But then there's other people that are like, yeah, all of us actors that will never get in that room. Will never get to that spot. And he's up there saying that it's not even like this doesn't signify how great he is. So I don't know. I felt very like not strongly like, oh, what a great way to say it. But I also didn't feel like I'm insulted. I kind of was like, okay, that's a new way to get up there and utilize your time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Does it scream arrogance to you?
It doesn't. It screams humbleness to me because it's just like, you know what? There's a bunch of people doing great jobs, great film, and I've always wanted to be one of them. Like, to me, it wasn't about the fame. It was more about like, I want to constantly be working. I want to be in film. Right. I want to like have just a couple projects here and there, do some TV on the side and be happy with that.
Right.
But when some people get in the right hands and the right movement, the right wave, and they're like, boom, they're a star. You're like, they're not even that good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of get it. I don't know. I think the jealousy would be the only thing that I would step in and be like, well, I should be in that room because I did these movies, or I wish I was better. And here he is not even taking it for granted. I would take his spot. Like, then it's a little, I could do that.
Yeah.
I can go that way about it.
So you think like the people on that side are just kind of jealous? Yeah. I could see that. Because like, I don't know. I always like when people give their speeches a little bit more depth to them. And he did, like, initially I was kind of like, that's a weird way to use your speech. He didn't even thank everybody else, but he did thank the team and people that got him there. So yeah, I don't know. Sounds like everybody in the chat feels pretty about it, like the same way you do, where they're like, oh, good, he wants to do better.
Yeah. Because it really is. I've said this before. In our industry, you guys, we do not get a promotion. We do not get, hey, you're the CEO now. Now you're the owner. Now you're the chairman. Like, there's no promotion. But being able to have awards, trophies, acknowledgments, and write-ups, and newsletters, or shout-outs, those are the little things that we take.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, when you could understand, like, what really is it? What is this trophy? What is this shout out? Thanks. Okay. It's nothing, but I want to keep moving. Yeah. That's where I just see it as where it's, I understand what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Because it does suck. That's why my parents really they wanted me to have a real job instead of acting. Cause they're like, yeah, but then how do you get a promotion, or where do you go from there?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I get a gym and you guys don't donate. That's how.
Yeah, right? Right? Like,
right?
They even complain about the promotions.
I become a business owner and you're like, oh,
cute.
Wrong number.
Cute. Yeah.
Cute.
Block.
Whoa, don't do that.
Cute. But anyways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a good actor, and he was great as Bob Dylan. He nailed it. He wants to be the best, and he should feel that way. Okay, I love that. I
can't wait to see it. I want to see it.
Truthfully, I need to hear how he said it, but as of now, reading it aloud with just the text, it just feels slightly arrogant or above everyone else.
Ooh.
But as of now, I understand what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, you can watch it on YouTube. I'm sure somebody's got it up there.
Watch it on YouTube.
That's all I have for the SAG portion. I didn't really watch it because I was busy trying not to itch my face at Disneyland. So,
wow.
Very specific, very niche. But what else we got?
You know what got released last week? White Lotus. They changed the theme song.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've never seen it?
No.
What?
I know. What's her name's in it? Jennifer Coolidge, and she talks like this.
Oh, just wait till season 2, and you'll love it.
What's the premise?
Those of you who know,
it's a new season every time, right? New celebs,
yeah.
Right? It's kind of like a reality show-ish where they're well, it's like a storyline reality show-ish.
Nope. What it is.
Oh. Well, the person who told me about it lied.
No, it's not real. Please correct me. Is it? I would not say reality is not nowhere near this.
Like I heard it was like a scripted. Like they're all on this island.
No.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I hate this person. Whoever told me that.
Okay.
What it was? Who did it? They're probably confusing it with
Jersey Shore.
of Los Angeles. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
So it takes place at a resort, and the resort is the White Lotus. And of course, there's like multiple resorts, which is why there's a season 2 and season 3. It takes place at different locations. So the first one is in Hawaii, and there's a bunch of drama that happens with the concierge and some guests. And
murder mystery? Is it murder mystery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm in.
But more drama.
Okay.
More drama, because murdering happens with like the drama. It's not like who killed it, who wants to know what.
Oh, so it's not cheesy.
It's not cheesy, no.
Okay, maybe that's why they said reality.
So
not like
the second season is in Italy.
Ooh, that's why you like it.
That's why I liked it.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
And it was awesome because my husband he knows all these like Italian stars, these actresses or actors. He's like, oh, he's really popular in Italy. Oh, she's really popular. And I'm like, oh, how cool the worlds are coming.
Yeah. Okay, I love that.
So,
how many seasons?
There's 3.
3? Okay.
This is the third one.
Yeah.
And it takes place in Thailand.
Ooh, okay.
And the theme song is no longer the it changed.
Oh.
So
are we mad about it?
We are.
Oh,
a lot of people online are pissed.
Interesting.
It's a stupid theme song, but it really like just catches you.
It's solidified.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All the gays loved it, and then they're so pissed about it right now.
Oh no! Well, maybe they'll put it back.
No, they
probably
won't.
not.
They could maybe season 4, but
this like White Lotus is like the Matrix, so no one can be told what it is. You have to experience it.
There it is. Exactly.
Interesting. Okay.
So, yeah, it starts off really big with a lot of drama, and I'm just excited for you to witness it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll have to watch it. Dude,
there's
anyone
a lot
in the chat? Anyone in the chat?
I'm trying to figure out how much I want to like. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Splurge it.
I'm not going to splurge it out.
Splurge it.
But I did. There's a little section that I'm really curious if they're going to attack or they're going to like brush up, if they're going to touch with the storyline a little bit of incest.
Oh?
And then a little bit of like
that's very Game of Thrones.
Oh, they always do the homosexual like theme. There's always a homosexual underline. So there's a gay theme, gay little track, gay
character
Yeah.
storyline.
Storyline.
Okay. I was like, wait.
There's a gay storyline.
Words are hard.
But yeah. So this third season, there's a little bit of like the weirdness. They didn't give anything, so we're gonna find out episode 2, which is already out.
It's like a slow drop, so it's not the full season at once.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they do that.
I do too.
Because I don't know. I feel like when you give everybody everything up front, you don't give them something to like anticipate towards.
Exactly, and then you're binging.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that healthy? Is that good?
I think it just like it. I don't know. You want people to be like dying for the next episode and getting them talking about it to their friends at work, and I think we've kind of lost that with Netflix.
Yeah.
But
this one's good.
Yeah.
This one's really good. So
Yeah,
I'm really curious how they're gonna approach this gay storyline, because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's son.
Really in it for the gays. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which you would think he'd be huge. He actually gets naked in episode 1. Spoiler: he gets naked. Now watch it. He is now.
Oh, cool. Okay. Dang, I didn't. Well, I knew he had his son, but I didn't know his son was in acting.
Which is why there's a little. The moment where he gets naked is where it gets weird.
Controversial. Yeah.
Because
do they show full frontal?
They show full backside frontal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's not only you watching it; it's the family member watching it.
What do you mean?
A family member is watching it.
In the plot. Okay.
And then it's just like a little lip moment, and you're like, "What is going on?"
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, that's okay. That's great writing. Because if there wasn't anything controversial happening, then people wouldn't talk about it.
Oh, that's right. Of course. I'm going to call it now, even though I haven't seen the second episode. I think he is adopted. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. And something
that's your prediction.
You just let it go.
That's your prediction.
He's a weird one. He's adopted.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. I do love a good nude on TV.
Oh, me too. I do
on
love
television.
A good little butt cheek.
Spice. Yeah. I think it's great. I do think that like we get a little carried away with like the incest stuff sometimes.
Well, because it's
but
so
I get
weird.
why. Because it gets people talking.
Yeah.
Why is it weird? Sorry.
It's weird because this kid, I'm not going to say gender because I'm going to let you figure it out when you watch it.
Okay.
Graduated high school or is still in high school.
The actor?
There's not.
Or
no,
the character?
The character.
Okay. Oh.
It doesn't really say.
Oh, I don't like that.
So I'm like, are we going like underage sex or are we going underage incest or what it was going on here? So there's a little bit of that going on.
Yeah. Could go either way in order to get people talking.
So I hope it gets cleared up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'll have to watch it and get caught up on it because I know Sydney Sweeney was in 2 or 1. We're like, you should watch it. So I'm like, okay, but then I never did. Oops.
All right, let's catch up really quickly on our tech billionaire who spends $2 million a year to look young is now swapping blood with his 17-year-old son. A 70-year-old father is swapping.
He's 70? I thought he was like 60.
69.
Oh, okay. I thought he was in his 60s. Or no, I thought he was in his 40s.
No, he's swapping blood with his older.
Oh, yes, because he's doing it both ways. Yes. Okay.
He's doing the blood with his father
wait.
and he's doing the blood with his
Yes.
That's just, I mean, that's vampire shite.
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 So this guy's name is Brian Jonson, and he's been taking the internet by storm because he has been doing all this like crazy health studies for like a couple years. Yeah. I don't remember how many years it is. I want to say it was like 10 for the past like 10 years. And he just recently published all of his findings. So people find it to be jarring and like unbelievable because he doesn't look any younger. And one of the things that he's been doing is that he has a younger son, and obviously he has a father, and they've been doing blood transfusions to see if it affects how he appears. And he's like 45, 46. And the thing is he just looks 45, 46. But his physical body is in like, I don't want to say like peak condition because like I don't know what he lifts, I don't know how much he eats and like his whole routine, but his body is like he looks good. He looks good for like 45, 46.
And he eats the same thing every day.
Yep,
like,
same time.
Oh my God. So you know what? I could be 100% for that. Like, yes, everything should be monitored what you eat, and it should be at the same time. It's boring as hell.
Oh my God, yeah, it's so boring.
But your body understands it, so there's no bloating, there's no like constipation, there's no any kind of irregularity.
Yeah.
Like, so
his body is basically like a well-oiled machine. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He only eats to nourish his body, which.
So I would say maybe he is healthy on the inside. However, that face needs some work.
Oh, well, he used to, because I watched a whole YouTube video on him, because one of my favorite YouTubers actually interviewed him. Mm-hmm. And he's very likable, like just a nice, chill guy. Oh, cool. And he was looking like rather gaunt in his face at one point, and people didn't believe the research he was doing. They would kind of look at him and be like, ugh, that's what you look like after doing all this. So he had some sort of like, not facial reconstruction, but like a little bit of that, where he had fat put into his face so he would look like healthier in the face. Oh. And like, again, he looks great. Like if you're sitting on your couch like we are, Google him. Like look at him, because he's not like the prettiest guy I've ever seen. No. But he looks good. And I think a lot of his like daily ritual things that he does do can be good for you. Like he uses red light therapy.
He's a vampire.
Okay, that too. He avoids the sun. He does take it a little bit to the extreme. Like there are certain days where he won't go outside because he'll look at the like harmful rays of the sun. He's got like an app that will tell you if like the sun's rays are harmful, and he just like won't go outside. So like, again, taking it a little too far, but I found it very interesting. And I asked you about it at our last gym appointment. And he mentioned like women should be taking prebiotics. He mentioned, which is common sense, but like he said, if a woman's going to do all this, there's different things she has to do compared to like a guy. And then he said that like during your menstrual cycle as a woman, or like as your entirety cycle as a woman, you should be eating differently because there are certain times of your cycle where it's like your body can burn through calories faster. So like that's when you eat carbs. And I don't know. I found the whole thing to be interesting, and that's why I brought it to you, because I was like, I don't know. What do you think?
It's super interesting. It really is just a lot of baloney. Just kidding. No, I think it's cool. I think it's like, it's so crazy though. Like everybody's body is so different too.
Yeah.
And what works for him and an extension could work for his family because they're all the same blood type.
Right.
Could give false information to those who follow him and want to try the same thing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait, so his son, 17, so not even a full-on adult yet.
Right.
That means you're taking blood away from your minor to put into yourself or your
dad or whatever. Yeah.
So I don't know. There it goes with the minor situation again. It's just kind of odd.
I don't find the blood transfusion, to me, I think that's taking it too far. That's where, I personally draw the line. Okay. But I do think he has a lot of really interesting things that a regular person could actually take and implement in their life and it'd be positive.
True.
Like he believes in like daily rituals, doing the same things at same times every day. He believes
the same food. Yeah.
He believes like sleep is like the most important. Like sleep outweighs nutrition and like fitness. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Just if you are interested and want something interesting, because it's always fun to see people taking things a little too far. Then you can go, oh, that's weird. But anyways, we can move on.
Well, that's it.
Is that it?
That is it.
One more thing though.
Oh dear. Bum, bum, bum.
Etsy has become the new Temu.
Oh, that's right.
Articles are showing that people are buying 3D printers like no tomorrow, like because they're so affordable now. They're like $300 upwards to like obviously if you get like a bigger one, $1,000, $2,000. But if you are a consumer on Etsy, just be careful what you buy and maybe do a little bit of extra research because a lot of things that you can find on there, you can actually find on Temu for less money. And it's like Etsy used to be just for creatives where you would build something, make something, sell it on there. But now people are just drop shipping, buying things in bulk from Temu, claiming that they made them and then selling them on Etsy. So if you don't have the Google app, maybe consider getting it because you have that reverse image search feature where you could like take a photo. Like I could take a photo of my smoothie if I didn't remember, like maybe it didn't say Robix, right? And it just had the little hummingbird and I was like, I forgot where I got it. Take a photo of it, put it in Google reverse image search, and it would come up with the name of the store.
Wow.
Which is kind of scary, but also very helpful in this day and age. So
exactly. Don't buy fake stuff.
Do your research.
Do your research. Well, that was good. Look at us. We talked for an hour and 5 minutes.
I know. We yapped all the live long day. Did anybody have any questions before we go? Sorry, I had to wrap it up so fast. I lost track of the time. Are you going to go work out?
I am.
Oh, cool. That'll be fun.
But that's it.
Fun for the whole family.
Fun for us. Sorry, not JP or whatever, but anyone. Just tell that woman just to do the thing.
You can read out loud.
I could. But the thing is, I'm like, what if the monitors didn't get to it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say anything bad in case it is.
That's sad. Some people's hard work is being sold. Yeah, it feels weird because, like, some person that's not getting paid very well at all in another country made that thing. Mm-hmm. And then someone here in America is just like, purchase in bulk, sell it on my shop for $50 more.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crappy. Like, I think the point of me being so mad today is that, like, just care about people.
Care about
like,
others.
damn. Be woke.
Be kind.
Be woke. Be kind. Yeah. Come on. Even a smile can brighten somebody's day.
That's going to be, you know what? We should end every show like that. Just be woke. Be kind.
Be woke. I don't know.
No, it has to be
is that so cheesy?
We'll work on it, you guys. We're gonna work.
We also have a new Delulu Canoes logo, so be sure to check it out. It's really cute. It's on the thumbnails of all the episodes, so go check it out. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, scalpers are the worst. Okay, bye everybody. I know somebody was asking for my next appointment. It's Monday, so I'll be tested on Monday.
Monday. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't know either.
This is your alert that it's only 10 months left till Christmas, so you should start playing Christmas music now.
Oh my God! What? What?
10 months left until Christmas. We should start playing music right now.
No, we're gonna get copyright claimed.
Jingling, ring, ting, tingling, too.
Okay, bye.
See you guys later.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. We did it. We did it.